So, Coach, this week you play Southwest as well as Sioux Falls. What are some of the things that we can expect from them?
You know, I think they're both teams that like to get out in transition. They run the floor extremely well. Sioux Falls is a team, though, that can play both inside and out, and so they bring a lot of challenges for us on the defensive end of the floor. And I think Southwest is one of these teams who are very scrappy defensively. They like to force you into some tough shots, so we're going to have to do a good job of taking care of the ball. But I really do think they do a good job of having balance, so it's not like you can key on one or two people. And so we have to do a good job with our scouting reports, knowing where the shooters are, those types of things.
Yeah, they have 3 players that are averaging double figures in scoring. All of them pretty experienced. So especially with your lineup kind of in flux right now with Kylie Van Clyde being out, how are you planning to combat that?
You know, the nice thing about our team is everybody's had an opportunity to play, and when you get injuries and those types of things, you just got to step up and play. You know, Andrea will start for us this weekend, and she's coming back off of her ankle injury, and she's looked a lot better this week in practice. And so hopefully we can use some of our experience when we've had people, you know, out, that they just step up and play.
Now, you guys have struggled a little bit the last couple of weeks. What are some of the things that have kind of led to that?
You know, offensively, we haven't shot the ball that well. But we've been in ball games and we won ball games because we've got after it defensively. So it would be nice if we could put it all together. It'd make my life a little easier on the bench. But I think that we just need to shoot the ball with a lot of confidence. But I give our opponents credit. They've done a good job of disrupting us a little bit on the offensive end. But we've done a good job rebounding and getting second chance points, and that's why we've been in ball games.
Now, Betsy McDonald, Chelsea Nooker, they've been huge for this team this year. What are some of the things that they've brought to the table, and what's it been like to see them grow since they were freshmen up to now?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think the biggest thing for them is their leadership. They've gotten a lot more confidence playing over the years, but I think what they've done is a great job of leading our team. Not only, but Betsy does a great job as a point guard, as an extension of the coaching staff, and she does a great job of communicating. You know, Chelsea's a little bit more quiet, and she does her leadership through example. But I think they both really have taken upon themselves to step up their game a whole nother level, and it's really helped us.
If you had to play one-on-one those two, who would you rather play?
One-on-one. I'd take either of them. I take me on that. I take me as the winner on those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can never let them think that they're better than you, right?
No, there you go.
Coming into this weekend, especially against USF, who's also a pretty good rebounding team, how important is Carissa, the captain, going to be?
You know, I think we just talked about it today. Our post play is going to be real critical. Sioux Falls has some great post players, and we got to do a good job of keeping them off the boards. But Carissa's had a couple big games recently against them, and I expect the same. We have a little bit of a, I don't want to call it a rivalry, but because we've played them the last couple of years getting into the tournament, there's a little bit more interesting twist to playing them. And so hopefully we're ready. You know, they're receiving votes in the national poll. They're a really, really, really good basketball team. They do everything fast, and so we have to be able to get back in transition and try to slow them down.
And what's more, on defense, they lead the NSIC in assists. They pass the ball really well. How important is it going to be to communicate defensively on Saturday?
It's going to be huge because, like I said, they get out and run, and they're going to get to the three-point line, and they're going to try and shoot deep threes. And so we're going to have to talk. Getting the ball stop will be critical, but like I told our team, if they don't have the ball, they can't do that. So we have to rebound, and we have to score, and it'll slow them down.
And then a couple of matchups I want to touch on. I'll start with Sioux Falls since we're on the subject. Taylor Varsho, who's going to be taking the primary guarding opportunities on her?
You know, it'll be a variety of people that will start on her. To be honest, I'm still on Southwest, haven't gotten quite ahead looking at much film, but it'll be a combination of people that will have to guard her.
And then Hope Vonlander, moving on to Southwest. She's very versatile, can play inside, can play outside. She's very efficient from the floor. How are you guys going to handle her defensively? You know,
I think we're going to mix it up. We'll front some, we'll play behind. You know, I think Carissa does a great job because she's able to defend posts that like to put it on the floor, and she's physical enough down low. But I think we'll mix it up and try to limit some of her touches.
And then you guys are 1-4 moving back to Sioux Falls. 1-4 against Sioux Falls in the last 5 games you've played since 2012 and 2013. How important is it to play well on Friday to get that confidence to bring into Saturday?
Well, I'm glad my memory doesn't go that far back. So I'm glad I only remember the last time. But, you know, we have to play extremely well every night in this league because anybody can beat anybody on any given night. And so we told our team we need to come out on Friday and set the tone for what this weekend's going to be about. And what we're excited about on Saturday, it's Alumni Day. And so, you know, hopefully we have a lot of alumni that come back. They're going to play at 2 o'clock. And so it's going to be kind of a fun day to have the alumni back, and hopefully we can put a good show on for them.
Now, is it going to be important to not get distracted by all the fun? Because Sioux Falls is going to come in. They're going to be highly motivated. You guys knocked them out of the playoffs last year. You guys got to be ready for that.
Yeah. You know, we're a pretty focused team, and so we don't get distracted easily. And so we'll be ready for the weekend. We're pretty excited.
Thanks, Coach.
You bet.
Do you have any questions? All right, thank you, Coach.
Okay. Who's up first, guys?